So there's 2 events each year that I consider to be sort of like my springboard. The first one is AM66, and the other is the South Shore Conference for Women, which is more of a regional, local space area. And there is a methodology that I work with all of my clients on in terms of how do you go to this one event, then have it drip out like coffee, percolating over the course of the next 6 months, so that when you get to that next event, you now are just sort of cycling it over. And so that each year you are building a ramp to here, so that, say, 3 years from now, you're ready to leave this organization, you're ready to move into a different position, be a director, whatever it is. You've already been taking these little baby steps for 3 years to build that strong infrastructure to get you to where you want to go. So that when you are ready and you're like, okay, here I am, you've already got everything in place. Now it's just a matter of activating these areas that you need to. In many of this doesn't happen so much anymore, because the kinds of people who find me are usually finding me like after they've already done some of this work. But what a lot of people who used to find me years ago, they would make the decision that they're like, I want a new job. And they decide, today I want a new job because I have to leave this job for whatever reason. Either it's I'm ready to grow, or it's I have to get out of here, this job sucks, right? Whatever the reason is. And that's the day they start doing the work. But it takes 18 months for you to start doing this activity, for you then to start seeing the results of what you're looking for, right? To make sure people are seeing you enough to know that your word is out there, that the word is out there, you're looking for a job, that you've updated your resume, that your cover letter is done. Like, it takes a long time to kind of put some of these things together. And a lot of times people will start looking for a job and say, I've been looking for a job for all of these months. And yes, absolutely, that is a problem in and of itself for many, many reasons that we can talk about at a later date. But mechanically speaking, just mechanically, not taking systemic issues into consideration, mechanically speaking, it takes that long for people to simply get acclimated to the fact that you're out there, you're a research administrator, you're looking for a job, there's this available. It takes a long time, which is why it often takes people a while to find jobs in this industry, is because they start looking when they're ready. And so now you're literally building one bit at a time right after you started. But what if you already had been lubing up the process the whole way through, so that when you now decide, you're like, okay, now I'm looking, you've already got the network built, you've already built the connections, you've already got your resume where you need it to be, you already know what you're looking for. Like, all of these little habits that have been built over time by using AM66 and whatever. If you have another one, you might use a region one, you might use something else, you might, whatever it is, however you do it, but you've already done all of that. Right. And so that's going to help. So if you are looking for a job and you are looking for strategies, tactics, how to leverage your LinkedIn, how to leverage your resume, how to get started, who to talk to, whatever it is, I am more than happy to help. You can go to my LinkedIn and there's a book an appointment, 30 minutes, it's free, anytime. I'm happy to help any research administrator anytime. Just schedule a call.